Hey Cancer, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for June 19th to the 20th of 2023. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Cancer. I'm wearing headphones today, so hopefully it's loud and clear. This keeps coming out. Banshee 5, Bad Omens, Wrath. This came out for Taurus and Gemini. Underworld 40, Transition, Judgment. Elders 15, Compassion, Wisdom. Overall energy is Frog 17, Transformation, Serenity. I feel like this is going to be, I just smelled pine cones or cinnamon or pine cones. It's one of those. But anyway, I feel like it's going to be like a clean release for you. Because with Bad Omens and Wrath, I feel like you're releasing some like pent up energy, maybe some aggression or anger, or you're dealing with energies around you like this. I don't know. It could be a physical person or energies, maybe a lot of doors slamming or something like that. But don't judge yourself too harshly. I feel like with transition and judgment, yeah, I feel like you're in a transformation. You're definitely going through some type of emotional, spiritual change, growth with elders, and compassion. I feel like the more you grow, the more you have compassion for your elders, your parents, your grandparents, and so on, the older you get. And with judgment, that's like a second chance, a reawakening. You could have dealt with an elder who had anger issues, and you could probably see those energies within yourself. Not to say you have anger issues, but overreactions to certain things. But either way, I feel like you're growing out of that, or you're transforming that energy, or transmuting that energy. Skin take care of. Yeah, because I just see you having compassion due to your wisdom. Maybe because you know this person's history. I just keep getting, the older you get, the more you grow spiritually and emotionally, or with age, or all of these things, the more you can like be more understanding, you become less angry. Yeah, because with serenity, it gives you peace. There's something about mushroom caps. I don't know if you live near like a marshland or something. And so I'm noticing the frogs and the mushrooms. Now I'm seeing like this moth here. You could have grown up in the country or be near a rural area or something like that. 9 of Pentacles. The Lovers. 6 of Cups. King of Cups. Overall energy is the Page of Cups. Yeah, and there's that King of Cups, that emotional maturity and compassion with the Page of Cups as well. For your past, your childhood self, or this person's past or childhood. With the Lovers, the choice. 9 of Pentacles. Maybe someone had to do everything all on their own, or they were very self-sufficient. I got the word prideful as well. Maybe you value the choices that they made or that you made in your past that led you to be this 9 of Pentacles. Very self-sufficient and independent, financially stable by yourself. We got Virgo and Gemini here with the 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers. It could be choices that someone chose to have kids with, or choices someone made in the past or in their childhood that they're showing compassion for, and that they're grateful for the decisions they've made in the past. Now let's clarify. Ten of Pentacles. So you've inherited this way of doing things, in this way of being independent, making your own money. So you witnessed, because you witnessed this in someone else growing up, one of your elders. Ace of Cups, and you have great appreciation for that. So you witnessed someone be financially independent, single, solid, stable, whether they were in a relationship or not. You witnessed this person be this way, and that is why you are honoring that, and you are that way. You've inherited this because it runs in your family. So you have a greater appreciation for this or this person. With the Lovers, Seven of Swords, a strategy. This is also Aquarius energy. Knight of Swords, and win at all costs energy. So you strategize, you plan ahead. You plan ahead, you plan your choices ahead of time. I forgot the saying. I was trying to remember that saying, you get ready so you don't have to be ready, or something like that. I forgot the saying. But it's like, basically, you plan ahead, you strategize, you're 10 steps ahead, so that you've already made your choice when the time comes to make a choice. And your determination and drive, you create many other options and many other avenues for yourself, so you're not stuck with one option. So when one thing doesn't go the right way, you always have a fallback plan, or you always have other options. You made it that way because you had people who showed you that. And your determination. Six of Cups, the High Priestess, Pisces. Yeah, because, and you're seeing all this and appreciating all this and realizing all this because you have a higher understanding of your past now with the High Priestess. Of your childhood, of their childhood, the Moon, there you are, Cancer. Your subconscious, your past, your childhood. You're gaining a higher perspective and higher understanding with age, with wisdom, with also understanding someone else's history and past and childhood. Realizing why they made certain choices. Making peace with your choices and their choices. Clarifying, the King of Cups is the Knight of Wands. I got freedom of expression, the Hangman, Scorpio. Sacrifice, seeing both sides of a situation, gaining enlightenment, sitting with this. Overall energy is the Four of Swords, rest and recovery. Yeah, seeing a situation from a higher perspective. So this could have been, a maternal figure or someone else's who didn't stick around or was in and out of your life, wouldn't sacrifice. Because the Hangman is about, being able to see things from another perspective, from a higher perspective, from a different perspective. And I feel like you are able to do that and free yourself with this King of Cups here. We have the Moon. I feel like you have the freedom to be able to do that, to be able to see things from other people's perspective. I also feel like, of course, you could have been dealing with a player, lying, cheating, stealing, in and out type of person. I feel like you've blocked that person. But other than that, I feel like you're dealing with your anger in regards to this person and situation. For some of you, I feel like you could be angry at a parent or a grandparent for how they treated your mother or you, or vice versa. Like, you know, because I see someone being mad at a masculine energy with this King of Cups. But put it where it goes, you could be mad at a mother. Put it where it goes. But I see, like, yeah, with transition and judgment, I feel like you're able to see things from a higher perspective because of what they went through, not letting them off the hook, but having compassion. Through the higher knowledge, wisdom of that person's past in their childhood. I feel like the more you have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself, the more you're able to forgive your parents, the more you're able to forgive this person. Because you're realizing people inherit these things with the Lovers, the choices they make. Some choose to lie, cheat, and steal and strategize against others. And some choose to strategize for the better. You know, make better choices. I feel like this person doesn't realize when they sacrifice others, they sacrifice themselves. Are you realizing, like, you take from yourself when you do things like this? It's something like that. I'm gonna pull. But yeah, you've inherited independence here, abundance here, through this compassion, through this understanding, or you're grateful for this because you plan ahead, you make strategic choices, important choices in your life in regards to from things you learned in childhood in your past, but also could be in regards to planning ahead for children or higher understanding of how to raise a child or what they need or things like that. Just a lot of future planning. I feel like you learned this all from a young age. Yeah, and then with the moon, it's the subconscious. So subconscious beliefs, you're gaining a higher perspective of your subconscious beliefs. It's trying so hard to get that out. And then there's the emotional maturity you get from that with that King of Cups, because you're able to see things from a higher and different perspective from every angle with the Hangman, and allows you to free yourself from any mental blockages you may be facing due to beliefs from your childhood. There, I finally got it out. It was hard for me to get there and explain it. But basically, freedom, you freed yourself from a blockage and false belief from your childhood. And don't believe that every person is going to lie, cheat, and steal from you. And don't believe that you have to be that type of person or be with that type of person. I feel like that's what you're realizing too. Yeah, teacup, ease, rest, small mind. I'm tasting someone's smoking. I'll just say that. Wall, protection, obstacles, boundaries. Volcano, patience, repression, lust. Overall energy is lion, shining, mastery, strength. And that's what I feel like you're getting from this. Yeah, having clear boundaries in place as well and reinforcing those boundaries in order to protect yourself from flighty people. Yeah, and being patient with the Knight of Wands, because that could be lust, like energy. You're being patient as to not lead to impulsive decisions and dealing with impulsive people. Yeah, I feel like you're relaxing now and you can rest easy because your protection, your boundaries are in place, and you've mastered this part of yourself. You've mastered boundaries and protecting yourself from impulsive lying, cheating, stealing, player type of energies, because you've inherited the Nine of Pentacles, being stable, independent, and abundant, and whole, all on your own, and confident and grounded, and having boundaries, mastering that, and that is protecting you from impulsive, toxic people. And you have peace in that. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.